Think I'm supposed to go. Man, what's up?
Good, man.
Everything safe?
Everything good.
How you pronounce your name? Kahendi Jackson.
Yes.
AKA Chef Mint.
AKA DJ Mint.
Boy, AKA everything. Listen, you know what's funny? What the last time I came by you and play Lucky Day?
Yeah.
How you discover Lucky Day? Because that type of music I'm just find like then again, me kind of retarded. I'm not believe nobody listen to the same music. So,
I'm eating the same thing too. You look funny because man, this whole repertoire music.
Yeah.
That when I play certain music around certain people, and it's like, how you know the song?
Yeah, some say Lucky Day Brent.
Yeah, like that. Just expect you to listen pop down. Me don't know if it's something that stigmatized. Me don't know.
Maybe because their age as well too. I think just because hey, when you know about them kind of mature music, because we come down to me here, sir. Me here like one a real eclectic. Like a playlist when you're down by the restaurant.
Yeah, man.
And the Harlem stuff. Kahendi Jackson. Wait till I started for you pretty much. If you don't mind me asking. Oh, why would I say if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, for that reason, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, where that started for you, Kahendi? Like, where you grew up, where you from? Where you consider yourself from?
Villa area. Yeah. Central Street, Villa area, number 27. Not ever forget that. Born and raised as far as me now.
Yeah.
You know, all my friends from Villa used to go Villa school. Princess Margaret. So in the beginning, I'd start in Villa.
Right.
It's a lot of places before that, but where I discover myself, Villa. Yeah.
Nice. A lot of siblings?
A lot of siblings. To be exact, it's 10 of us and I'm the oldest of 10.
Nice. So
I'm the eldest.
You set on good president, bro. The part that you're on right now, trust me, you set on good president. As the first, no offense to anybody that's watching, but sometimes you just take one or two liquor,
Yeah.
For the first out of the bat, you do well, bro. And never feel bad to embrace and come from that, because some life lessons that you learn when you're younger, because you have a ton of siblings, some people have to learn it maybe
10, 15 years after. Yeah. I wouldn't say I feel bad. The only thing I'd say, it just slows down your process.
Sure.
And nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Because a sacrifice. If a sacrifice that you're willing to make.
Yeah. Because even I used to play football nationally for Antigua national team.
Yeah.
My younger sister under me, she used to play for the national team as well. Now she works with me in the restaurant. My sister under her plays football now, hoping to get into the national team. So it's like you grew up in it, and now you can see the mistakes and the things that you've done. They don't have to go through the same thing. And
that's true, because basically now, again, I'm sure if it wasn't for you, then your sister wouldn't follow, and then your little sister wouldn't follow. So as I said, you're a heavyweight for your shoulders, bro. But you're setting a very good precedent for your siblings on you. So Villa, growing up in Villa, a lot of siblings. I'm sure you have crazy stories.
Very, 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 very crazy stories. But honestly, what I'd say is that, growing up, not knowing my dad, living in a single parent household for as long as I can remember, the end goal out of all of this is to have children and live a happy life. That's the motivation. That's the fuel, really. Because, even the small things that I teach my brothers and sisters, see they do it and do it well. I'm thinking about, when I have my own, just to experience that firsthand, because it's a different type of love for your children, you know what I mean?
I could only imagine. Not there yet, but I could only imagine. And again, having siblings, you can, if you're dealing with your siblings like how you deal with them right now, and I've seen how you dealt with them, I can see that you had the energy for, okay, if this way be, I'm ready. Bring them on. You understand? So that's kind of a good thing as well too. Villa School?
Villa School.
Nice. From Villa School and PM. He is a PM.
Yeah.
What was Princess Margaret like? The so-called mecca of secondary schools in Antigua. The people's opinion, or the PM schools people's opinion.
No. The general people's opinion. Serious.
Because you don't know how to say it. You don't know how to rap.
Simple virus.
So
everybody entitled to their own opinion. No, everybody entitled to their own opinion. But for me, that had a first-hand experience in Princess Margaret. It opened up different opportunities for you, especially in sports. no matter what sports they play.
Okay, that much I can give them. Right now, presently, trust me, Princess Margaret and the Mecca for sports in Antigua. Right?
Yeah, it's like a highlight.
Yes.
You get highlighted as an athlete.
And for Panorama and other things as well, too, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, the possibility is endless when they go PM. Serious. You can be wherever you want to be.
Yo, I got PM a private school, public school boy. Can you be a private school boy? Trust me. If you want to say they pay you, boy. What? But if it's one thing I can say about people from Princess Margaret School, you know, our secondary school, yeah, rep like all day, every day.
Of course.
You understand? And produce a lot of talents as well too. Princess Margaret, what was that like? I remember once we were having a conversation when I came down by the restaurant and we were eating and we were talking about, you know, like you previewed a song for me. I was like, yo, wait. And the man got this talent. The man said, bro, before me be a chef, you know, you don't know in the school a big DJ, you know. So,
big DJ. So
what inspired that journey, especially in those younger years?
Just the love of music.
Facts.
Just the love of music.
Again,
I mean, like to hear somebody articulate some words, wordplay, you know what I mean, double entendre. Oh gosh, it's crazy. I fell in love with battle rap first.
Okay.
And then that really fueled me. You know, I used to live on YouTube, you know, watching youtube.com/Tim Westwood TV.
Listen to my talk, right? Listening to Chef Min speak, right? Bro, I'm gentle with my whole lobby. As I barely get YouTube though. If you didn't get up a DVD or cassette, you're solid, bro. But that's good though. What was your favorite? Who do you consider your favorite battle rapper?
You might.
No.
You know O-Solo?
No, I don't know O-Solo. So that means you're OG battle rapper then?
Yeah.
I'm the Sousa fan, Matt Haffa, Hollow the Dan and them kind of guys.
Yeah,
so
Hit Boy Hollow and so?
Yeah, Hit Boy and so on. Charlie Clips and them. So yeah, I got into that late. So that means you're there from the jump.
You have to, if you want to do something, you have to go back. Because people have this love for nostalgia that it's just different. It hit different. In no matter what age group. In no matter, you know what I mean? If everything we do, we try to look for the root.
Makes sense.
You know what I mean?
So you find the artist, again, you got engulfed in battle rap. From battle rap, what it manifested into, or how it continued, how the journey continued.
It was like, okay, I heard battle rap. It was freestyle.
Yeah.
Then you hear songs that people write. And then you start to listen to like dancehall, and dancehall I was heavy on dancehall. So this is why they can tell you about the pop card and the cartel.
That's why when they come, they expect me the pop card and cartel, because most of the people I know, you know, back then, Chef me to the dancehall.
Yeah, man. And then you meet people, and people put you on. Because most of the people I've met, they put you on to different things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have this friend Matthew, grime music, the London rap.
I have a cousin in English, right? He named English too. He just frequent between Antigua and England, and trust me, the first time I hear grime and garage music, I was like, yo, what the hell is this?
You better believe them people in England, they take it serious. You know what I mean? Right from Dave, Central C, the newbies to the old people, J Hus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They man even have what's his name? I can't remember his name right now, but his mom is from Antigua. Yeah.
Popular.
Yeah, very popular. Old school, OG.
Okay, that's good, man, because I just find, you know, our music, they kind of just, for me personally, it just hit different.
No, your history, you know what I mean?
But, and again, I can see that you're slightly history buff as well, so especially if some that you like, you just go back and double check and so on. So so in what it was like when you actually, matter of fact, how did you become like DJ Mint? Where that Mint come from? Because clearly you're DJ early in secondary school, so clearly the name I'm assuming the name came early in secondary school, or that came later.
Just kept it fresh, man. Okay, so when I just started Princess Margaret, I used to play football.
Yeah.
So you know you have the little wash bags. I would walk with my wash bag everywhere. So they just call me like fresh. I had mints, mouthwash, toothpaste, everything you can think about.
Oh, so the mint come from actual mint.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Right?
Like the one that you put in.
The red and white ones?
Yeah.
I used to keep those like every day's Christmas.
So long they're fresh.
Yeah, of course. But
I say fresh like a mint.
But then you have to look at it like this.
Yeah.
So when we talk about Princess Margaret, we talk about opportunities.
Okay.
So, you know, they have the General Assembly on Mondays and Fridays.
Pause. I'm not going to slide over that.
No. Wait. So this is where it came from. This is where it came from.
No,
they put me on directly.
Hold on. You see what the past article, when we talk about Princess Margaret, we talk about opportunities.
Yeah. Continue. Big up Mr. Green.
Yeah, when you talk about Princess Margaret,
you talk about opportunities because they had the General Assembly Mondays and Fridays. Yeah. I would play the music, whether it be the national anthem, whether it be the school song, and then when they have the mod day,
right,
DJ me on the scene.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Even when you're opening after the national anthem, trying like calypso in there, Mr. Green to play young man. Understand?
You know, and then from that, in secondary school, I got to DJ on my first event, Power Rumble.
Antigua Power Rumble.
Yeah. At Sticky Wicket.
That's crazy.
Yeah, maybe like I was.
No, it's safe. Ken is supposed to be in the first place. So Antigua Power Rumble.
Yeah.
Continue.
And then Aura, and then the radio, Tracks FM. Yeah. Then after that, football took over. I was traveling steady for like 3 years, all over the Caribbean, South America. Then I just kind of
What was that like? But so what you just said with the genesis there, you've always been playing football, like that start from since like
Villa School, yeah.
And then going into a place like Princess Margaret, that faster, especially from the sports side, that just develop even more. How much championship you win when you
everything
win?
Every year.
Facts.
Every year from under 17 right up. One season we went through undefeated. Yeah.
Nice. What happened? Okay, so the transition from I see the transition from being, you know, the DJ to the football, or you were doing DJing and football, but the football took over. What happened from football to how did you get to where you are now, as in the culinary arts right now?
To be honest, the transition, it was like, I would say smooth. Okay. It was a very smooth transition because it was off season. I was going to college, hospitality.
Yeah.
Then I got internship, Curtain Bluff.
Yeah.
I just loved it there. It was no other explanation. I just loved it there. It was, when they talk about hospitality, when they talk about the food, the quality, the ingredients, the people, the staff, the well-trained staff.
5-star hotel, right?
So that fueled everything. That was like, oh, I need to be in this. This is a part of my life, because it was a part of the religion to wake up every morning at 5 a.m. to get ready to be at work for 6 a.m. And
again, coming from a sports background as well too, you have to discipline. You have to always be disciplined in that field as well too. So it
never called in sick, never late.
Better than yesterday.
Better than yesterday.
So then you just decided, all right, listen, football, take a backseat. But I'm assuming you're like what, 18, 19? 17.
Yeah.
How can you just... Because as a 17-year-old, you don't know, almost every 17-year-old is to chase that dream to become the next Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, whomever, right? For you to consciously make that decision from, hey, I'm going to start playing football, I'm just going to put my focus and my art into culinary arts. Was that inspired by anything outside of just the love for it? Like, was there a situation where anybody else spoke to you, or you had any mentorship from anybody and be like, yo, this might be the better part, anything like that? Or you just come from just, as I said?
No, it literally just came from, okay, this is what pays the bills.
Okay.
Internship.
I mean, you liked it as well too.
Yeah. This is what paid the bills. Yeah. Because, as I said, I grew up in a single parent household. So whatever you could do to help mom in this situation, that was it. And that's where the love came. Because I was an intern for 3 months before I got put on, and the pay was ridiculous.
For you at the time?
For me at the time, you know what I mean? So it's like, okay, this is my motivation, this is the newfound love, let's go. Let's get it.
So apart from the passion and also your circumstances and your situation fueled.
Yeah, because we traveled the world. I traveled to over 17 different Caribbean islands.
Facts.
Never got compensated for that. You know what I mean?
And then as a young youth, even though you wasn't even afford the opportunity to be like, hey, let me put my financial situations aside and just enjoy the moment.
No, that wasn't.
You have to always be focused on how much we can save from this trip, or if I can bring back to something from this trip, someone can help out back here.
Yeah, every time. So the average person.
Yeah.
I can use this example. The average person with a mother and a father, they can, as you say, chase to be the next Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi. But for me, I love my family. Family first.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just about what I can accomplish or what I can achieve, because doing it for 4, 5, 6, 7 years with no compensation, you really stifle yourself and stifle your abilities. Because if let's say I decided to continue playing football, maybe I would have been, who knows, but then Chef Mint wouldn't become such a household name in Antigua.
It's a gamble as well too, because now you'd have to be away from your family, and again, once you're here and you have Chef Mint and whatever you're doing, you can incorporate them, because I see them a huge part of your business as well too, in any capacity that you can have them.
Yeah.
Alright, so but why culinary arts though? Again, I do understand everything you're saying once you find the passion and everything, but what made you choose that path, even to go to ABHCI and be like, all right, let me just go that path and see what's up? Is what inspired by you used to cook for when your brothers and sisters when you were younger? Your mother, you see your mother, whatever the case may be, no?
No. So it was, my mom is very particular.
Okay.
So I couldn't cook for her. She likes certain things done a certain way.
Yeah.
And that was just me with mise en place. Growing up. Now I see how, why she did the things that she do. Because I used to cook rice pudding every Saturday from I was about 12. Rice pudding every Saturday with my grandfather, adopted grandfather, Frank Henry.
Yeah.
And it was just the best thing ever. Up to this day, rice pudding is my favorite. Wait. I think that's the most Antigua thing ever. You know what I mean?
It's second to something else. Second to something else.
And just people enjoying meals.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because people come, buy like 2 packs of rice pudding, sit, have a whole pack one time. You know what I mean? Enjoy it. And from then, it's like, it's not just food, it's an experience. It's not just food, it's an experience. That's where I came up with, Chef Mint. It's not just food, it's an experience. That's what that was for me personally. Okay. That was my personal logo. But then when we did the restaurant down at Creekside for the first time, I decided, you know what? Better than yesterday. There was this chef movie called Burnt. Yeah. So he would let his sous chefs taste the food and ask them, better than yesterday? And if they say no, he throw the whole pot. Let's go again. You have to be better than yesterday. Have to be better than yesterday.
So if you go for every day, you have to be better.
Every day. Because
that's a good motto to have as well, to kind of just keep. It can apply to everyday life as well too.
Better than yesterday.
Tattooed.
Yeah.
Facts. So culinary arts, Curtain Bluff. What happened after Curtain Bluff? What the transition from Curtain Bluff to what now? Because clearly you're still on Curtain Bluff.
I had two hotel jobs at the time. So it was Curtain Bluff and Kiona Beach Resort.
Okay.
So in the beginning, we wanted, I always wanted to do something for myself. Okay. My grandfather sell rice pudding on Saturdays. I see the traffic that comes in, and I know that me personally, I can do good food. Okay. So I decided to do Saturdays with Chef Mint. I used to get the Saturdays from both jobs off. Yeah. And then it was busy season, so I couldn't get the Saturdays off. And I was like, yo, this is good business every Saturday. You know what I mean? So I didn't work one season at Curtain Bluff. Focused on Saturdays. I was still working at Kiona because I got the Saturdays off. Okay. And then we decided, you know what? This is too good. Because I started in November of 2018. And from then to the following November of 2019. And one year, every Saturday sold out.
A year straight.
1 year straight. Every single Saturday.
Nice. Yo, bro.
But to be fair, it was like 40 meals, 50 meals. Then we move up gradually.
Calm down. It was sold out. That means you have no wastage, bro. Okay, then. That's what we're talking about.
You know what I mean? Then
you know about if it's 5, 6, as long as you meet quota and you don't have no wastage, then you maximize profit. So that is basic business. Saturday.
Then we did Friday, Saturday. Yeah. I mean, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Then Tuesday. Go right down.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, and then for the past 2 years, Taco Tuesday has been a hit.
Yeah, for sure. That's the location right now for, like, at one point, I mean, it's a talk chef, man, have to be a Mexican boy. Because once it's Taco Tuesday, once it's Tuesday time, people like, yo, I'll go chef, man. I was like, wait, religiously? I was like, yeah. I mean, I know the food that, like, I think personally, I want some of the best tacos in Antigua. hands down. Especially the fish taco you done to me and fish specialist. So. But pause, daddy. Come on, Carlos. Whatever. But so that transition now, how was it? Because again, I've heard you said like, you know, you made the transition and you kept selling out and all these things, but some of the challenges, what are some of the challenges you faced? Because even though you know, sell out every week, you had to have you would have had to have some challenges.
Well, as we experienced, like, you know, more opening hours, more days, the clientele, it started to recede. Okay. We saw that Saturdays was still a banging day,
right? Yeah,
you know what I mean. Tuesdays as well, but then, you know, during the heart of COVID.
Yeah, that was about to ask you how did COVID-19 hit you? So that would have been one of your challenges.
COVID actually sent me back to work to Convo. Yeah, the restaurant, because remember they had us on. Correct. From 6 to 12 or something like that, and then from 6 to 6.
And then restrictions and people can come in, and then you had to do the delivery thing, which extra cost.
So what I did, the restaurant, we didn't open. We just didn't open for about 3-4 months. Went back to work at Convo for like 3 months, and then decided to open back, because when I left Key on the beach, that it was the month or two before COVID.
Yeah.
So
that's when you decided to.
And then no income from anywhere else. COVID, you can't really operate. We started to do breakfast, which was selling, but then they had us on a 12 o'clock curfew.
Right.
So it wasn't really, you know what I mean? You had to worry about staff, how they could get home during the traffic.
On time. All the protocols, the money you have to pay for the protocols, all that stuff. They needed
hand washing station, the mask situation.
That you had to put in all that situation.
I just put that on the back burner for now.
Yeah.
The restaurant was still there, but it just wasn't open. We still open on Saturdays though.
Okay.
We never missed a Saturday. Because Saturday is like the holy grail of business days. Yeah. Especially in Antigua, because a lot of people eat out on Saturdays.
That's true. And it's, again, for you, that's your main that's your biggest market or your biggest crowd, because I think for some people, they just be like, yo, chef man, on a Saturday is like, you know, whatever circumstances or whatever financial decisions we made or going to decide or whatever, I have to include chef man, Saturday time, are in the building. So you've been open for how long now?
2018 till now. Yeah.
And COVID, you know, brief close, open back up. Right now, how things right now at
the new
chef man, And what's your new location as well? Because you did say you were at Creek City. You're not there anymore.
Yeah, we are at Lower North Street Point. That's behind Escape Bar, opposite to Captain's Table. Yeah, we're located right there at the back. It's a very nice view of the cruise ships when they come in.
Extremely, that's true.
Business now, it fluctuates.
But your Saturdays are still consistent.
Saturdays are still consistent.
And the Tuesdays. Those 2 days, if for one thing, I can say that 2 days you happen.
You can guarantee. You can guarantee business within 2 days. But if you have to really, as an entrepreneur, especially as a chef, you can't just cook the food. You have to analyze the market, because people have eating trends. So I'd have better business on a Wednesday than a Friday sometimes. I don't know why, but it's just how well you can read the market. But it's not all the time you can read it right.
True.
Because, for instance, this week, this was our second week opening.
Right.
Yeah, this is our second week for the year. And last Wednesday was kicking. I don't know if it was fresh. We just opened back. I don't know.
People miss it a little bit, you know.
But today's Wednesday. Yeah. Today was
okay-ish.
Okay-ish.
Yeah.
But when you compare the numbers, it was like, what did I wrong? Like,
and also you have to take into consideration everybody coming off of what you call it,
Christmas,
right? So everybody's thinking about the ham and the turkey, bam, and then with your menu is just fresh. You just something that not everybody wasn't eating, as I would say, wasn't eating throughout the Christmas. So now it's be like, hey, start to try something fresh, something nice. Done a chef mint or chicken chef mint.
Well, to be fair, we had a lot of people still from overseas here, so they wanted to get some before they left.
Because they don't know when they go back, then I'll try it as well too.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. What I wanted to ask you, so also I saw recently you collected an award.
Tell me
about the
JCI.
JCI Culinary
Excellence Award.
Yeah. How was that experience? I mean, how did you get the news?
They sent me an email. Right? I was nominated. Okay. They sent me an email saying that I won. They wanted me to RSVP.
Right.
It was actually a good communication process because everything was prompt, everything was on time. They didn't really miss anything. You know what I mean? And they offered me a +1.
Right.
When I reached, I was welcomed. It was a nice experience.
I saw a lot of people saying, well deserved. And I mean, we're friends as well too. So I know throughout the year you were very active, doing a lot of events, a lot of public speaking, a lot of, mentoring and so on.
School tours.
So, exactly. So when I saw you got that award, I was like, personally, for me personally, I thought it was well deserved. I just wanted to know because sometimes it can be too humble. People say, I'm going to think we deserve. So I just wanted to know if you felt like, receiving the award, it was well deserved. Because for me and everyone, as you can see, that shared their sentiments. They thought that it was, well deserved.
Well, personally, I think it was well deserved.
Okay. No, because sometimes you have to bask in that. No? You have to show yourself the appreciation.
No, when you see the work that you do, and other people can see the work that you do, because it's not like we do it. Because I didn't even do videos. I posted all the videos in one post, with 10 slides.
Right.
Because we did Christ the King, we did Erling's Primary School, Princess Margaret Villa School. We did a give back drive to JCI.
Nice.
We did a lot of things. We didn't really post about it because this is things that we do regularly. You know what I mean? So to receive the award and they not having knowledge of that, I don't know if they do. It felt well deserved.
All right, fair enough. I mean, again, for me and everybody, as you can see, they felt like, it was well deserved. But I find a lot of times, I had a conversation with Colin just the other day, and he felt like a lot of times that, people don't give themselves the self-praise, me, myself included, and accept things when it's bestowed upon them. So for you to have received that award, I personally saw that you were extremely active throughout the year. Not only just from the business standpoint, because again, you had Buenos Dias, the event, the breakfast event. You had your birthday bash, the brunch event as well too. So you had a few events. You were almost at every event. You did a lot of events, and that's what I wanted to get into as well too. So you were extremely active, doing your regular business, but active as well too in giving back and making sure that you touch the people as well too. So for me personally, I thought it was well deserved, and something I wanted to tell you personally on here. Just
thank you, man.
I think again,
appreciate it.
From the business standpoint, which where you find more joy in, if you had to choose, if you had to rank them. Because business is business. Business. If you had to rank them, which would you say would be number one?
I'd say being in the kitchen every day. I'd definitely say being in the kitchen every day because the
restaurant standpoint, because you're getting in the kitchen every day regardless. So from the restaurant standpoint,
because the overall goal, business-wise, is to create a product that we can, let's say, have 20 tables sold out every night. That's the real goal. So we start at 6 p.m. to 10. So the 20 people that we're going to serve are going to get the best service possible. From the seat to the greet to the eat. Yeah.
Well, but I can tell you, presently you got the greet and the eat per lot.
Yeah.
Because most of the people that come there, even if they have some sort of problem, because things do, and they express it to you, try your best. I've seen you try your best to go heads over heels, just be like, yo, listen.
Let's fix that one time.
Yeah. So nip that early.
This we want to create a capacity for people. You can just come enjoy yourself. You can have a good time. So we're going back to the Saturdays being sold out all the time.
Yeah.
So let's say we have 20 people open 4 days a week. Because the goal is to get accolades. International, regional.
Facts.
But you can't. Let me not say that too. But let me not say can't. But it's hard to create consistency and a certain type of quality when you have to feed 1,000 people.
Facts.
When you have to feed 2,000 people. When you have to do events for people that when they had 5, 6, 7, 8 meals, they want to come back, and because they don't have anything,
just cool because
you know what I mean? And then that creates frustration for not only me, but for the people in there to work for me.
And your brand as well too.
That too. So 20 people, the restaurant, being in the kitchen every day, you come, the chef will seat you.
Facts.
The chef will greet you.
Sometimes you go to some place and you never even see the chef. Come in, sometimes I see you come out. Like me, your friend, bro. And sometimes I see you come outside and say, yo, bro, thanks for coming. I was like, yo, dog, your friend, calm down, you did that. But you always, so that's a good thing as well too. But from the event standpoint, there's a double back on that. It's funny because, and I kind of expected you to say that as well too, because it's funny because from the event standpoint, the promoter will tell, hey, make it to 1,500, right? You will say, all right, guys, we're catering for 1,800. Well, look, something happened the day of the event, the promoter decided, let's sell more tickets.
2,500.
When you were the kids for 18.
But the thing is, right? The thing is, when you get our service, you get all that included.
True.
And I think some people undermine that or undervalue that. So that's why you really can't. No trust day. No sorry day.
Yeah, that's an anti.
No sorry day. So if we can get out of it entirely, let's get out of it.
Because I've seen you like having be like, all right, cool, give me that, give me this. Hey, boom, all right, I'm gonna patch your bam bam. Let me just knock up some pasta. Okay, do this, do that, boom bam, boom boom, and then the people are like, all right, thanks, But there is a window where it's like you go on there for like spot at 300, bro.
You know what I mean?
So,
but that really encourages you to dig deep into your true potential, because I've made, like feed people with the one fish and the two bread.
Jesus.
You know what I mean? So
facts.
If we can do all of that, give me a smaller number, I'm a guarantee. I guarantee you
not them out.
Exceed the expectations.
Yeah. Let me ask. So I've seen, again, following on social media, so I've seen as of lately you've been traveling a lot. So is it a case where you made a conscious decision to, hey, you need to, relax a little bit, refresh? No? It's forced.
No, like, okay, so it's not just food, it's an experience.
Right.
So when you travel, so I used to watch a lot of Anthony Bourdain.
Okay.
And he will just travel, eat some of the, forgive me if I may, for the lack of a better term, eat the most nasty things that I've ever seen. Like I remember I was cooking on a boat, not to cut it, but I was cooking on a boat, and they had like the fridge filled with caviar.
Yeah.
And that's the worst thing I've ever personally I've ever tasted in my life. And they would praise that like it's gold. The same thing with lobster. I'm not a fan, but I'm not digging at anybody who likes lobster. You know what I mean? Because I cook it. You know what I mean? But
and I've heard people come be like, yo, chef man, yo, this yo.
you know what I mean? And when they go to a place and you get a humble chicken salad, the Caesar salad, they get some peri chicken wings, and it was like, This is just amazing. This is, you know what I mean? I have a tickets booked to Hell's Kitchen Miami that's opening in March.
Nice.
So I'm going to be in Miami for March for that.
Just
very big Gordon Ramsay fan. Yeah. Gordon Ramsay, if you see this, put me on, please. You know what I mean?
Gordon Ramsay, if you see this, just share that I'm not with some views.
Yeah. So when you watch, because they had this thing on TikTok where they were replaying old videos, like snippets of old videos of Anthony Bourdain and his travels. This guy was just a genius.
Yeah.
Food wise, just to get the information. When I go out, I went to Barbados to renew my visa like some time ago, probably 2-3 years ago. And I was at this spot, Mama Diane's spot. Nobody was there, like literally. I was there for 2 hours and I was the only person there for 2 hours.
Yeah.
I had 5 beers and I had curry wrap something. That was so tasty. You know what I mean? Like who put on these people? Like you know what I mean? It was very good in my opinion as a chef.
So it's like, so that's part of something that you want to add to your portfolio as well, to going around showing people, just documenting. But how? Because again, one would only think that it would then influence your cooking style and wanting to try new things and incorporate here when you come out here.
No. Here we set something in stone already. Yeah. So the restaurant, Mexican fusion. I am in love with Mexican food. I've been to Mexico once. Yeah. Mexican food is the simplest and the tastiest food known to man. Let's put it that way. From the taco, taco shell.
I take your word for it.
Yeah, trust me. The different styles of Mexican food, it comes from the humblest of ingredients.
Yeah. Because I could do agree with you as well too with maybe, I can't agree. I've never been to Mexico, so I can't, but just the other day we came out from Spain and we were on a corner right in front in Barcelona, right in front. Where were we in Barcelona?
Very huge, Catalonia, in front Barcelona, of the very large cathedral. Church, right? That's forever building. Literally.
Yo, he said that right. And no, but saying that to say, we went on the corner and, you know, like a little like nice like a cafe on the corner, like cafe / restaurant, whatever you want to call it. But we were there sitting out outside, you know, enjoying the vibes, listening to people, music, passing and so on. And then you look at the menu, it's like, yo, like outside, I was like, yo, boss, we can literally go and cook this and that. Yo, what did you say, boss? Highly like, won't say upset, but I was like, I was surprised, you understand? And I was like, I bet, got you, bam, bam, bam. And then when the guy brought it out, right, a nice little skillet, warm, and then you look at it, it's like, and then you do so whap, it's like,
yeah, man.
Alright, simple, plain, you know. I mean, around here, you know, I'll try to be as flamboyant as it can be, fire, and you know, and then some cultures are that. But it was just simple. The presentation was simple. We get peach juice in a nice little jar, like real, like nectar.
Mason jar.
You understand? One strap, what? Basic, bro. But if you look at the picture, we took a picture because we were one of the drivers. Right, we were one of the drivers from Sandrin, the car that represented Antigua. We were one of the drivers. And every time I look back at that picture, I was like, "Tyler, we really fun." You understand? But it's just so basic. But you take a picture that is just different. So I could understand how, you know, impactful and, you know, your travels would have been when, you know, traveling and experiencing these new food and all these new other cultures and so on. What's next on the bucket list in terms of the travels for you? Because as you said, you want to explore that portfolio. So what's next on the travel list?
Well, as I mentioned before, Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah. After Hell's Kitchen.
I'm looking to go to London for Wireless Festival. Well, when I go to London, there's this guy that I follow on Instagram. I think it's Big Pete.
Okay.
So he will go to these places, show you the menu, show you, you know, like what to expect when you go there, and some pretty good. I only seen the videos. You know what I mean? They have this post, like this place. The motto is "Food is the universal love language."
Okay.
And they have foods from 130 different countries.
Nice.
You know, I know I'm not gonna try all of that, but it's a good experience.
You're gonna make sure you get a healthy balance of okay, what you want, excited for what is like. Okay, this we are on the spectrum. Let me try that.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Again, London, being in London, you don't know we share the same love for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Right now, I know like But what was that experience like? You've been to a game.
Yeah.
Been to the stadium, see how everything. You know what was that experience like for you?
Boy,
different. Especially from a footballer standpoint.
It was emotional because it was a 1-1 game versus Liverpool.
Yeah. Even better. I'm sure that'd be a big game as well. Oh yeah, that'd be the big one. Well, that was a couple of years ago, but that'd be a big
first
game.
My first time in London.
Yeah.
I went to the supporters stand because we was at Anfield. We was at the bridge.
Oh, it was not Stamford Bridge.
No, okay, I went there for the tour.
Oh, so you went for the tour, but not for the game.
No.
Okay, so you were at Anfield.
So I went.
I
was actually in the home supporters stand, and when Chelsea scored, I was like, and then halftime. Like it was literally like a 20-minute walk from where I was to the supporters stand, the away supporters stand.
Yeah.
And then after that, the whole.
Oh, so after halftime, you just make sure they fight people.
Me dip. But when I score, right, like I stood up, and I literally watched about 1,000 eyes just.
Understand?
Me just like. It may be a good experience because going into those stadiums, I can tell you firsthand, there's no way you go. Just try to look for a ticket, see a seat,
follow them up,
sit down. Whatever. I made the mistake to buy the home fan ticket. So that's the seat that I got. Because when it's like Antigua population in one place.
Yeah, man, 100 some stadium, 100 or something thousand people.
You can't see the exits. You can't see the entrance. You know where to go. You have to look like all the way up to see 102 to whatever.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? But this time around, I'm doing the hospitality suite.
Vibes.
In the bridge, in the private box, AC.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You do the full yard.
Yeah,
you work hard, man. You deserve it, man.
Culinary excellence awards.
You better hope that the lose. Yes, with a double XG. Right now, I play pure crap, boss. Right now, but even over there about Chelsea, boss. Right now, I just...
Maybe I've been a Chelsea fan since the beginning of football.
Yeah, me too.
Because of Petr Cech. You know what I mean?
I can't keep forgetting this man. You're like real young, bro. But me, the first time, at that time, cable was like a new thing in Antigua. You understand that time? I think CTV or Carib Cable. Who's
CTV first?
Yeah, and then Carib Cable, they go up on cable, right? On TV, right?
Yeah, Carib Cable long after.
Yeah. So, go reach your grammar school, you hear, the man talk, football, this football, that football, this football, that football. Football. So you don't know. So what team you back? A lot of business. So I say, alright, cool. So the man tell me, yo, now come back next week and I'll back on team, boss. Then time they mean I cable. So I'm going to call the old man, I cable the south side. I'm going to call the old man and be like, yo, come over this weekend on Friday. Boom, pull up the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Football. The Chelsea game will excite me the most. Then time it be Hasselbank when they strike for us.
Oh yeah.
So I mean Hasselbank Zola, you understand? Right. So I watch the game. So me come back, remember me even know about tables and all them something so no. Again, I play school league football, but you don't know, hey, I'm a team in the league. Alright, so I have to win this amount of the game, and then once I win this amount of the game, I win the league. You understand? Unless word come back say something different. Reach a school and say, yo, find a team now. I say, where team? Chelsea no. The amount to laugh. Because they tell Chelsea when they do well.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna laugh to be no.
Everybody
I think it
Arsenal.
was, I think about the year or two after Ibrahimovic by Chelsea.
Gone up.
What?
Drogba.
Everything just turn up. And then from that, to this day, nobody can talk. All them guys used to talk Manchester United and Arsenal and Liverpool. I have to respect the kid, bro.
Yeah.
In the last 15 years, I think
20.
win the most cup. Yeah, so
more than Man City. More than
Man City just start win cup.
Yeah, they're not a history.
Well, I barely had 20 years history.
Comments are gonna light up.
I had small 20 year history, but that's cool. But I mean, better than none. So I got up on a tangent, but I say still. So from the travels, what's next after the travels for Chefman? What's some of the goals? What are some of the things that you want to accomplish from now going forward, or already in the pipeline going forward?
We're trying to find balance. Okay. So one of the biggest goals that I've set for myself and for the restaurant for this year, balance. So a lot of times we have these events. Let's say we're catering for 1,000 people. We need days prior to the event so the restaurant stifles. You know what I mean? And a lot of our patrons would drive from wherever they're driving from, and can't get what they want.
Because you're trying to
accommodate this event. You know what I mean? So depends on what the event is. We're trying to sift through what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. Because a lot of times these events and the promoters, they're waiting for the tickets to sell. They're waiting to make money before they pay. So services would not be rendered. So
a lot of changes happen.
A lot of changes.
The help they used to give a lot of people, double back.
No, because I have very good relationships with distributors, so I can get things prior. Right. But it's not all the time you want to put yourself in that position, because 5, 6, 7, 8 days after, you still wait upon this promoter, you still wait upon this company.
5, 6, 7 days, you're good. Yeah, some people it's 5, 6, 7 months. And this is not personal, but I mean, things do happen. Sometimes the party shot, sometimes the party not shot. So now people have to try to pull money from other people.
Here, there, and everywhere, you know what I mean? So right now we're in the stage of picking our battles.
Okay, fair enough.
What I mean? Because we know what we put in. Because I have a driver on hand at every event. So if we run out of something, go and get that. Go and get that. Go and get that. Just to accommodate the people, because food is a very important part in the partying industry. You're drinking alcohol, you need something sustainable for eat, especially in all-inclusive events.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Especially for the VIPs. Because people undermine VIP. VIP doesn't just mean you get food. VIP mean you have to be very hospitable.
Especially if you pay all the money.
Exactly. $250 for VIP. I expect the food to be coming to me, not me going to the food. You know what I mean?
Facts. But again, you can only do so much, because if the promoter not giving you the leverage to do so much, because sometimes, they might try for save money here and there, you can only do so much. So I understand what you're saying, you're trying to pick your battles and making sure moving forward, Exactly.
Where you get yourself into.
Yeah, execution. Yeah. That's very important as well. So I say you do an event last year, Buenos Dias.
Yeah.
A very good concept, very unique concept. Unique as it played upon what the traditional breakfast fete is about. You understand? What was your takeaway from that event? You got a good turnout as well too.
Yeah.
Execution again, same thing. Customer service, everything was on point. People talk about the food. Your clientele it's fluid. You have a very upper class as well too, and also you connect a lot with middle. So I think you connect with everybody, to be honest.
Like a bit of everything.
Like a nice like a melting pot. But what are some of the takeaways from the event last year? Matter of fact, first and foremost, what inspired that event though? Buenos Dias.
Breakfast fete.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the name right there, Buenos Dias. I mean, good morning, but breakfast fete inspired it.
Because the variety, the reason why I said breakfast fete inspired it, because the variety that you get at breakfast fete, it might not be a wow factor to everybody,
right?
But if you're drinking gin, there's a gin bar.
Right.
If you're drinking vodka, there's a vodka bar. If you're drinking whiskey bar.
Cognac,
you know what I mean? Because they do that to accommodate the amount of people that they have.
Right.
But also it's the experience. People always forget that word, that E word. People, they want to take away something rather than just the picture in front of the sign.
Facts. They want to make sure they get value for them dollars as well too.
Exactly. One thing I would say I take away from that is you really have to analyze the numbers prior to.
Okay.
So last year, the year before last year was our first year. So that was Buenos Dias 1. We had that at Coolest Cricket Grounds. We had about roughly 170. Last year we had three high.
Yeah.
Not sure. I can't remember. 3 high.
Yeah.
And we were looking more to the 500.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But between that one high to the 3 high.
Automatically double though.
Exactly. So this year we're looking at realistically about 500.
500, right. Are you close the gap at 500?
Close the gap.
What can people expect at Buenos Dias? I mean, I've been there, so I don't know what to expect, but what plans you have to build upon that and to make it even better? Because again, you had all those things. You had the Amaretto bar, you had the Jack Daniels bar, you had the vodka bar, whiskey bar. Again, I said Jack Daniels, but vodka bar. You had the gin bar. You had the food. No, people didn't have to move for getting nothing. So everything was, come around, bam, 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 bam. It was quick. Sometimes people like, Jesus Christ,
no more food.
Just pasta, you bring out seasoned rice, then you bring out this, then you bring out that. Amen, epic, bro. And the entertainment is solid as well too. Nice like a balance of the entertainment. The sun favored you that day as well too. So those are the experiences and easy access, easy parking, everything honestly
nice.
Smooth. Yeah. So what to build on that? As I told people, just from the last 2 years to build on that. What's to expect this year?
This year, patrons can definitely expect. We're gonna shift a little bit.
Yeah.
We're going a little bit more into the culture. We're gonna dig deep into the Antigua culture.
Nice.
Locally made ice cream on deck. You know what I mean? Rice pudding.
You can't forget.
You can't forget that the pepper pot, because I have some people coming in from overseas to experience that as well.
Nice.
And us as Antiguans, we Buenos Dias.
Yeah.
I would say, just after Easter.
Yeah.
You want to experience some of that salve, some of that dukkana, some of that bakes. No. Definitely not. Raisin belong in Corinth's role, not dukkana.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
That dukkana raisin, no raisin conversation. Anytime anybody bring that to me, that come with my political views, boy. I have none.
No, definitely no raisins, but I will go heavy on the culture.
Okay.
Me and one fully born Antiguan.
Right.
I love Antigua.
Big facts.
We have a lot of things here that's locally made that we will
lost, man.
Yeah. So we will be highlighting that. We have 3 local chefs on board as well. Melissa, of course. Yeah. Shout out to Melissa Mahabir.
Facts. Big Mel.
Yeah. We have Billabot.
Yeah.
He does. He just came back. He's working at Hodges Bay right now. He's gonna be doing the full sushi bar.
Nice.
We actually have 2 surfboards that we will serve the sushi, and we give it a little bit too much, but this is the place. In the right place. I can give it something. You know what I mean? And myself and Chef Beard will
of course,
be doing
the bad boy combination. Well, I wouldn't say bad boy in that way, but the 2 OG combination, right?
Yeah. So heavy with the food. So it's culinary, culture, and hospitality.
Nice.
So that's what we're going with.
You done the drinks I always compliment. You done the bar. TJ got the bar on lock, so
every time.
DJ and Strong Glad Entertainment on lock, so you don't know how that goes well too. It's funny you say heavy on the Antigua culture, because I find like a lot now is you can see our generation has shifted a lot. You see what the youth in them gravitate to right now. How do you think that we can? What do you think that we need to do more in order to double down more on our culture and like amplify it some more? Because I think we keep trying to sell tourism, but not so. We can only do so much in terms of the hotels and the beaches. You understand? I think we need to like try to push that more, the food aspect more, because some meat dishes in Antigua, bro. Yeah. Some real quality local sub, you understand?
Funny enough, you said that. I went on a sweet potato farm with Gino Brown, Farm Brown.
Yeah.
Sweet potato galore. Dukana galore. When me see them one thing, me say Dukana.
Because it's always.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then you look at these things, and then you go to the supermarket, you can't get none. You know what I mean? And it's just like a preference, really.
Yeah.
Because I remember sitting at the family table one day, and about my cousins, about 5 of them, they don't eat fungi, they don't eat sweet potato. I said, well, you can sit down there. Because if me they cook, you're not having them that.
I will tell you. So, I mean, even for me as well, growing up, you must say, you crazy, you have to eat that. And to Auntie, get out of there. Wait, you can't say you're going to work and yam this and yam that, you don't know for your own people stuff. So, it's like, I find a lot of times, I've seen a lot of kids and I've spoken to a lot of them, and it's just like, you don't know where you go to right now. Is the
fried chicken. They don't want no.
I mean, don't get it twisted. These things, we grew up on these things as well too, because we have our Antiguan style of fried chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Each village actually had their own fried chicken lady, but at the same time, that's just on the weekends. Throughout the week and on the Sunday time, we don't have to get some proper setting. You understand? And today, just for me personally, just lost. So again, that's why I asked, what do you think that I can do for help? Push that forward for help, like, amplify the noise and make them know, this is our culture and I need to embrace it more and try it more and accept it more.
I think personally, I need to highlight the people.
Right.
Because I would travel to Smiling Harry's to get a nice curry goat meal.
Facts.
Probably you wouldn't know about that.
You know Smiling Harry's.
Exactly. Half Moon Bay.
Okay, definitely. Smiling Harry's, no offense, but...
No, but
half Moon Bay.
Half Moon Bay. We have a lot of little spots.
You know, Half Moon Bay.
Half Moon Bay.
Way to Mill Reef.
Mill Reef, right. About, I'm good half an hour, 45 minutes drive out there.
That would have a really taste good.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah. We have a lot of gems, hidden gems.
I'm gonna check them out for real. Yeah.
In Antigua. Okay, so the reason why, I can tell you this from experience, the reason why people would say, like for instance, my cousins would say they don't eat this or they don't eat that. Because, no offense to whoever cooked it, in as great
as you think it should have been.
You know what I mean? The fungi might look hard, the fungi might look lumpy.
I might try to use metal spoon and another old.
You know what I mean?
The old spoon you're supposed to use so they turn the stick. Yeah, sure, they're supposed to hatch your head on.
You know what I mean? So when you look for a nice meal, because everybody buy food right now.
Right.
Nobody cook.
Tell me that, boy.
We're in the age of nobody
cooking.
No cooking.
Yeah, we did the cook bars on that too.
But what people make readily available for us to eat are probably some Subway, probably some KFC. Because a lot of people, you buy a lunch break, an hour, it take you 30 minutes to go through town. You just want to pick up something quick, fast, go back to the office.
And there's no knock on those establishments, because they're necessary for whenever, you understand. But from a culture standpoint, it just play too much into it, and I lean more on, And also, it's not, the recipes are not being passed down as well too.
That too.
Do we have it documented anywhere locally, like Antigua?
Yeah.
I mean, not from you. I know you have it documented, but is there a place where I can go?
You can go and get them. Probably other than the internet, no. I can drop something else here for the people.
Right.
So I have a cookbook coming out for my birthday this year.
Ooh,
the 5th of December. I have my cookbook coming out. Don't start.
How far it be before it? I mean, you say you come on the 5th of December. How far into getting it actually like?
Just publishing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I can't wait so long for drop the book, bro.
Because I have some small elements because we have to send it to get it checked.
Okay.
From 3 different persons. Okay. And then sent to the publisher.
And then, all right, cool. So it's pretty much done then.
Yeah.
So you just go through the process and then whenever you get them back, then you just hold them. So you hopefully by the 5th of December, everything's supposed to done.
Well, by Buenos Dias, the first 5 people that buy the ticket probably might get on copy.
Moving forward, they're just marketing until the launch date.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. How much recipes are open? Oh, how is this section now? Is it starter, main, dessert?
So it's like the first 10 is local, and then the last 5 is 15 recipes. Original recipes.
So the first 10 local recipes and TV-made recipes with your little twist on them. And then the others are...
my favorite foods.
Man, how long you been working on this book?
Past 3 years.
Yo, man, this motherfucker, man, keep this in the talk for so long, bro.
Yeah,
I'm thinking mention them, but maybe just like, fly over, man.
Because I never really put the effort that I put for the last 6 months in it.
Yeah.
So, from taking the pictures to getting the recipes down pat to making sure that this is what I see, so this is what I get. You know what I mean? And detailing these recipes, so when you do it, you feel like you're in the kitchen, you feel like you get that assistant chef right by side.
So you got so it's all hard copies?
All hard
copies. You're not sure about that?
Not sure about digital.
But all hard copies, though.
Definitely.
Amazon, people overseas buy them, locally as well too.
Yeah.
Nice. So you don't know how to support that as well too. And also platform open for anytime you want to come back and push that, and I'll come back and go through the book and talk. And again, on space, anybody that I invite here always have a window back in, or give me a window back in. You have a door, right? A door back in, because again, inside the studio to have conversation, because it's people, I want to make sure that I have conversation with people that I respect, people that have something that they can say to the audience to inspire them. And just good conversation as well too.
Definitely.
And if I go through that book, they like you done. I'm gonna take that book, I'm gonna go through them, and then I'll have a serious conversation about
I'll even get a meal for that book on the table.
The unlocal fungi meal.
To be honest, I'm gonna show you can make it to the table with that I can try. That's what you come to do that yamming, bro. You understand? From an influencer standpoint as well too, you are an influencer. We do consider you an influencer. I mean, you have some major sponsors.
Well, I didn't make it to the top influencers list. So.
Yo, but I gave out with that, bro. But I gave out because a lot of people I didn't see on there that I thought should have been on there. Colin John Jenkins, yourself. So, but no, it's not a controversy, and I even acknowledge that. Again, the most important thing is you did receive an award that is prestigious and carries more weight professionally as well too. So I mean, and also your sponsors or your ambassadorship shows that you're also in that category. I mean, from the digital to the Jack Daniels. I mean, how is those sponsorship has been for you in terms of your career and moving forward and the look that it gives?
I think that those sponsorships, like, for instance, for digital, Friesel Road. Yeah. If you go on Friesel Road and you don't see something wrong. Yeah, I've been in the supermarket, Epicurean, and this little girl was like, Mommy, that's the guy. And I was like, okay, we're famous now. And then from the Jack Daniels, when people look at me, they already know what I'm drinking.
Yeah, facts.
I was in English Harbour. Yeah. I went to the bar. They already know what I was drinking. Because
again, English Harbour was at your birthday bar, and it was at not English Harbour, not only English Harbour, but Jack Daniels was at your birthday bar, and it was at your birthday bash, and it was at
Buenos Dias, and
sold out. Buenos Dias, like early off the bat. Then I was like, cool. No, I had a little bit I was like, I bring other stuff, but that was out. And then at Buenos Dias, it did very well. At your birthday bash, it did very well as well too. How long the relationship been with Digital?
It's been about 3 years. Yeah, 3 years.
And it's just automatic, like bam, just come through, boom, bam, bam. They see the impact, they understand what they're getting. Yeah, you do what you do best. I see you move with Chef Beard a lot as well too. How is that relationship? How did that relationship come about? Then? I know that's your brother.
Yeah. But sometimes it's like for the lack of a better term, so one's scratch back.
Okay,
all the time, bro.
You know what I mean? So look out for one another, brothers.
So sometimes I would have
in the culinary space.
Yeah, I mean, I would have like, I would say bad days.
Yeah,
chef wise, you know, just overwhelmed with what you have to do, and for some reason, the connection just different because he doesn't like he feel when them days come and we'll get and call like what go on and just some words of wisdom. 5 minute chat, I'm up again, and then we will call you.
Yeah.
Vice versa.
Yeah. It's very important to have them kind, especially in the field that y'all in and in the
somebody that can understand, I can connect directly because we can have a conversation with you. I can have a conversation with like that way we have it now. But when we go into my staff and my price and my he will come and say, if chicken make a 195 now.
Yo, have a look over that. No, okay, over by this location had better cheap price and the quality good. You can go over there and try a little bit.
You know what I mean? Yeah. This is save you on drive. This is save you money. Facts. All in on 1 2 minute call.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
He done the menu. So he say, hey, I'm partner up here sell about £16 and such and such and such. Me know you look for some. Make sure you check them out because you know quick fast, you know.
You know what I mean? So that relationship, I would say one that I really cherish. I'm a saver because a lot of times that. Let's say I don't have something, I can always call and say, hey, I need that.
Okay.
He will say, okay, send for it or he'll bring it or however you go, vice versa, the same thing.
Sure.
And one of them relationships where you can actually benefit from because he have this saying, there's a free saying, right? If I can't use you, you're useless. So either be useful
I'll be useless.
You know what I mean? So realistically speaking,
I know, knowing chef because some people get taken the wrong, but knowing chef be he mean like that because he know once he in your circle he can make himself as useful as possible
and available
as possible. Right? Because just the other day when I come and look for you down by the restaurant, you know I will chit chat about certain things and you see just pick up your phone and be like, yo, what going for this? Yo, what going for this for the man? Boom, bam, 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 and then you see a whole temperament is like, you feel like at ease now. Yeah, that's cool, man. I can figure this out and boom, bam, bam. So for him, for that statement and nothing for me, like, you know, nothing.
Not negative to nobody, but that's the raw facts. And one thing I like about he as well, he spit the raw facts. So he not go talk with him out full of water.
And then they say, yo, man, me now try for sugarcoat nothing for you, know. This is what the man do, you know. So, yo, send me away, do not cause I run it, So right now you're in the culinary space, but what inspires you outside of that currently, if anything?
Football and music.
Football and music.
In as far as that.
And that's it.
You
know, venture out to nothing else, nothing.
Well, I'm gonna start playing golf.
How's that experience, though?
Sun hot now.
But sun hot when you play football too?
That's one different sun that you stand up in and you have a focus and different level of focus.
That's a different sun, bro.
No, that's a different sun.
I don't intend to venture, but me did care.
No, that's the only thing that I would say. It's fun. Yeah. It's soothing. It's relaxing. But maybe because the times when I go, I never have my hat. Probably.
What's the lowest score you ever get? Worst. Last bar.
As worst as you can get. That was probably my first 2 times.
Okay, but the experience is something to continue again too. So so when you had days in the kitchen, you're overwhelmed, tired, you know, you want to unwind, if you get beard, whatever the case may be, you just turn on some music and
freestyle. I mean,
talking about freestyle, you have about 16 songs that you need supposed to release.
Yeah, boy. That's the timing. But that's I'm gonna save them.
Sing them for everybody.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
What am I gonna do? Hear me out. If for some reason my culinary career have a halt, I can become a comedian / battle rapper / music person.
Just entertainer, bro. Just so you can be entertainer, bro. Because you can do something in the entertainment for within the culinary space as well. Maybe we can start a cooking show. Yo, you know, one thing that came to mind now we're talking about that. So I was watching ABS the other day and I saw they have like a lot of new shows on their program, right? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. When I saw Cooking Magic, my mind automatically ran to you, bro. I was like, yo, how dope would this have been if Chef Mint, even for like 5-6 episodes, just come up with 5-6 dishes, invite some guests in and be like, yo, boom.
This is what I want.
Cooking with Chef Mint. You know, I take out eventually. I can partner. I mean, I always have had the biggest platform. Okay, done the ABS platform, massive. But you can start somewhere.
Yeah.
You done?
Yeah.
So you say I produce the show there?
All right, let me know.
Yeah, you talk. All right. You always, yo, we need a friend that can say no, bro. You're the friend that can say, yo, let's not do this, boss.
Good idea.
But no, I'm serious now.
Yeah.
But on a real though, it's like, I just thought it would have been dope to be like, yo, cooking magic with Chef Mint, you know? Even if for the some few episodes, and then she can like rotate them around, give certain chef an opportunity to come in and, you know, present themselves. But my mind just automatically went there. But I mean, who knows? Maybe something like that. Again, I might do something like that otherwise than that. Mint, kids in the future?
Of course.
How much? Yellow pen.
2.
No more, no less.
No, more. If I'm financially capable, more. You know, John and Kate plus 8.
Bucks. Funny enough, how old are you?
25 years old.
That was a long time ago.
The reason why I said that, right? I'm going to tell this man, right? Me personally, if I was as focused as him at 25.
You're a billionaire.
Okay, mate, that is a little bit exaggeration.
Multi-million. At least $1 million.
At least. Just in assets.
Yeah, I mean, easy.
Yeah, in assets.
Not liquid cash.
No.
Not liquid cash.
But then at that age, assets, at least.
I would say between assets. 25 and where you are now.
Yeah.
If you
maybe a multi.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure. But at his age, and don't get it twisted, so you look humble. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, we're not talking business, you see, but well, anyway, you understand? Man, again, there's a lot that we could have talked about, but it's just to knock off some dust, you understand? Get definitely. You acclimated and, you know, comfortable with doing some more of these as well too. And again, it's at any given time you want to come and talk about anything, you can just call me like, yo, Mel, I want to talk about this. I'll probably sit down, you know, run through it. But this is just the first of many. Again, you can be a repeated guest on this platform because there are going to be a lot of things like, see, I can food fair come up and some more. Okay, you're coming in, even if before the food fair, after the food fair, tell me experience things that I can do different, talk about the food industry and the space, and you could be my somewhat resident expert on that. Because again, you just tell me about Half Moon Bay. Number one, me didn't even know Half Moon Bay. Period. And number two, I didn't even know. But you said the guy, the gentleman spot on the Half Moon Bay? Smiling Harry's.
Actually, it's been around a long
I think I've been there once. It was actually really good. I had a burger on the beach.
But it's more catered to like what the everybody.
Because
but it's more on that side though. Yeah. Because they done me on that's on the east side. You done me on the south side as well too. Because what happened? You were gonna say?
How I ended up there was I was working at Mill Reef, and you know you drive back and forth. I'm just like, I don't want that food today. I want to try something a little bit more local. Went down. First thing I saw was curry goat, scallop potato, jasmine rice, and I think it was coleslaw. The best plate of food I eat in a long time.
Fundamentally.
Yeah, man.
Sort out.
Yeah, proper.
And from that, you just say, yo, me drive go
big drive whenever.
Half Moon Bay.
Anytime.
Half a slap, bro.
Anytime.
After that, we go Half Moon Bay up at Smiling Harry's. Just a thumb up more, see if yeah. Or a thumb down if you don't want to go. Anyway, food that you want to go, no? Tell you what. But yeah, man, I mean, thanks for coming through, bro. I mean, I really appreciate, you know, just coming through, call you. I mean, we had little one or two little hiccups, but, you know, I saw them all, you come through.
Yeah.
You understand? And I really need to, like, come up my schedule a little bit better as start up. Start more timing better. But again, as I said, you could be a recurring guest on this platform. It's for you to come to as well. Anytime you need me, you can just call me. It's like, yo, Mello. And the next time we shoot, I'm going to make sure that it happen at Chef Mint Restaurant and Fox.
Live.
All right. No, whoa. Not live.
Antique, we brought out.
Oh, okay. Live as in, yeah, straight.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. Right,
but for the international audience, no, we're not having a live video.
Yeah, it's just like
we're not streaming.
Yeah, it is like,
definitely gonna happen.
Right. All right, man. On TV.
Bless up.
All right, bless.
Yo,